Plaintiff Lamont L. dated the defendant's mother on and off for 3 years, and as a result, he got close to the defendant. Lamont claims he loaned the defendant $3,000, and she promised to repay it, but he's suing because she hasn't repaid a dime. Defendant Elise Motley says Lamont is old-fashioned, and while he was dating her mother, he expected her to stay home and cook and clean, despite her having her own life and own home to maintain. Elise admits that she got $3,000 from Lamont, but insists her mother promised to repay the debt.
Start with you.
First, let me say hello. How you doing? I met you while you was in Detroit. You came and spoke at Cobo with, at the time it was Kwame Kilpatrick, our mayor. Mm-hmm. And I met you then, took a picture.
Was that the Freedom Weekend, I think?
Yeah, I believe
something?
so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know Elise through her mother. I was dating her mother off and on, and that's how I met Elise and her children.
So what was your association with the defendant during that time?
Well, really none, Your Honor. It's just I'm old-fashioned. When you're dating the mother, you're dating the daughter, basically. It's a package deal.
You say you're old-fashioned?
Yeah, I was raised old-fashioned.
I see.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
No,
You're
no,
sharp.
my mama taught me how to
I'm
dress
sharp.
now.
You're sharp, though. I like that. No, I like that.
You always
I
come
do. I like
dressed
that.
appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, Detroit, they dress. Or we dress in Detroit.
Yes, we do.
What you got on, man? Ah, look at those crocodiles.
Yes, we do. That's how we do it.
He got the crocodiles. I told you.
Not too loud. I don't want them to start snapping in here now.
You don't want them to start snapping people. That's right. Those some sharp crocs.
Thanks a lot.
All right. So you say you're old-fashioned in the sense that you help.
You know, I'm dealing with the mother, so when the daughter was having problems, I was hearing the problems. So, man, I wanted to help the daughter out.
Good, good man, good man. See what kind of good guys we have coming out of Detroit?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. All right, and you give me some background on yourself, young lady.
Lamont, I met Lamont through my mother. They've been dating on and off since about 2011. One thing, like Lamont said, he is old-fashioned. He expects my mom to be in the house and cooking and cleaning.
Yes, I do.
We've already discussed that she doesn't really have time to do all of that because she has a life of her own. She has her own house to maintain. She has, well, me. And then she has my 2 children as her grandchildren, of course. And then she goes to school and she works.
What do your 2 children have to do with her?
Oh, she's a grandparent. Like
They live with her?
We did at the time.
And
We did for a while.
She used to take care of them?
No, I took care of them. She was just there, like.
To help?
Yes.
Okay,
Sugar.
so you put them on her too?
No, I didn't make her. She just does it on her own.
All right, he doesn't make her either, does he?
No.
Okay, well then both of you just get her to do things for you. He gets her to clean, you get her to take care of your kids from time to time. Good enough, particularly when you were living with her.
Plaintiff Lamont L. is suing his ex-girlfriend's daughter, who claims while Lamont was dating her mother, he wanted her to stay home and cook and clean, despite the fact that she had her own home to maintain.
What else?
I fell on hard times and I was talking to my mom about it and Lamont overheard it. I was telling my mom that I needed $300 to get my car back. And Lamont came out of nowhere and was like, well, I'll offer you $3,000. And
10 times the amount.
Right. And I was like, oh, okay. All right.
Did you accept it?
Yes, I did.
And what did you do with it? You only needed $300. What did you do with the other $2,700?
I got my car back with the $300 and I paid up my car. And what he wanted for that was a promissory note. Mm-hmm. So I wrote him up a promissory note. With the help of my mother, I wrote up a promissory note and I sent it to him.
Okay, let me allow him to give the details of the lawsuit. Sir?
I would just, like I said, yes, she was on hard times. I saw what was happening, so I offered her some money. I asked her just, hey, send me a promissory.
Did she say she needed $300 and you gave her 10 times the amount?
Well, I didn't know how much she needed, to be honest.
Oh, you didn't hear her say how much she needed?
Well, I know I heard her say her car was gone, but I really didn't know how much.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm just saying.
You're good. You're sounding better about a minute.
Well, to me,
you say they need $300, you say take $3,000.
You know, take enough you need to get up off your feet, not just to keep trying to dig your way out. That's how I looked at it.
And you still together with her mother?
No. No.
You're a good man. You're a good
this
man.
kinda-
It's hard
this
to
kinda-
find.
this kinda hurt things with-
Folks look at this and see how helpful you are. You won't be lonely for long. I bet you that. You won't be single very long. Go ahead, sir.
Well, like I said, I didn't really know, but I just want to give her enough so where she can get started.
Good.
I asked her to send me a promissory note and just start paying me. Well, a week went by. I'm looking for my note now immediately. A week went by, I didn't get no note. I went to her mother. Hey, look, it's almost next week. If next Friday catch, I'm gonna be, we're gonna have a problem. So I called her. I called her myself and said, we talked briefly, release, I need my note, blase, splee. But the problem, Your Honor, is her mother, to be honest. That's why we're here. Because once I called her, her mother assumed that I raised my voice at her, which I don't think I did. And I got a text. I understand you upset, but don't ever raise your voice at my daughter again. I'm saying, man, that take more nerve than God got Christian.
All right, all you had to do, sir, is say it softly and you would have gotten your money. Did you do that then? Did you say, can I have my money? That's what you should have. If that was the defense
No,
to
that
paying
wasn't-
you your, that wasn't it? I'm gonna show you how to get your money right now.
Show me.
All right, say, can I have my money, please?
Man, have my money, please.
There you go. That's soft enough. You didn't raise your voice, so
Right.
you should get your money.
I hope.
Was that the defense? Is that he raised his voice?
Well, with my mom, it was. I told her that I didn't really take it as he was yelling at me. I just took it as he just was frustrated.
All right. So what's your defense today? Because your mom's not getting sued, so.
Yes, well, from what it was explained to me, I'm getting sued because I didn't produce a proper promissory note. Well, before he just asked for a promissory note. I didn't know what a proper promissory note was because I've never written one.
Let's start from this. Did you agree to pay him?
Yes.
Okay. So what's your defense to not paying him as you said you would?
Oh, my mom took over the loan after he said, after she texted him and told him, don't yell at my daughter anymore, she drew up papers saying that she was going to take over the loan.
And he signed them?
I'm not sure.
Okay, you need to find that out because you were responsible for the loan. You accepted the loan, not mama. You got to pay your own debts. Now, you can have mama give you the money and you can pay him. But is that your defense today? Your mother agreed to pay him?
Yes, my
All
mother.
right, sir, what do you say to that?
I say no.
Okay, you didn't
well-
want to accept it from the mother.
Right, but
You
what-
wanted it from the person who borrowed it from you.
Well, right.
'Cause you could tell mom, oh, thanks for the gift, and then come back to her,
Well,
say,
I-
you still owe me $3,000.
Right.
So it'd have been better for you to pay him directly.
I felt like this, Judge Mathis. Once they got my money, they did what they wanted, basically. I mean, grant you, I'd never raised my voice.
Play
at-
games. You owe him. No, you owe him. I'll pay him. No, you pay him. Went
Right.
back and forth.
And
with
I'm
you.
saying, because I got a promissory note, I got one from Elise. It wasn't acceptable to me, and that's come I didn't sign it. It didn't have how much you was going to pay me. You told
Okay.
me,
That's null and void. It
Okay.
wasn't accepted. It wasn't signed.
No.
We're talking about now her agreement to pay you.
Plaintiff Lamont L. is suing his ex-girlfriend's daughter, who claims while Lamont was dating her mother, he wanted her to stay home and cook and clean, despite the fact that she had her own home to maintain.
She says she changed the agreement. Did you agree to accept the money from her mom?
No, sir,
In
no, I
other words,
didn't.
like you do a
And the problem-
mortgage company, you can't agree to have someone else responsible for a mortgage unless the mortgage company says you are no longer responsible. I will let another person assume your debt. You didn't approve that? You
No,
don't
sir.
have such an
No, Your
agreement?
Honor, no, I
All
didn't.
right. And ma'am, you're ultimately responsible for that. And if the issue was your mother paying him directly, I'll tell you how we get rid of that problem. Just have her give it to you and you give it to him. All right,
'cause it was
there
being
you
sent
go.
to-
That's a good way to do it. $2,900 is your judgment. Her only defense is her mother assumed the loan. You did not approve the assumption of that loan. She still owes you. Judgment for the plaintiff.
thank you, Judge.
He says that if she can't pay the loan, then I'm responsible to pay the loan. So I was paying the loan back. I tried to give him the money. He refused to take the money.
No hard feelings. We can move on. Maybe I can get a dinner or something, and all will be well.
I don't think she's
From who?
I don't think she's gonna give you a dinner.